The scene was the White House cabinet room, but the message echoed like a political thunderclap across the Americas. President Donald Trump sat beside his Argentine counterpart, Javier Milei, and laid his cards on the table. He promised a $20 billion financial lifeline, but with a stark condition. If he wins, we're staying with him, Trump stated. And if he doesn't win, we're gone. In that moment, the United States veered from established diplomatic norms, explicitly tying a massive economic rescue of a foreign nation to the electoral fate of a single, favored leader. This isn't just a bailout. It is a high-stakes gamble with American taxpayer money and the nation's global standing. Argentina's economic house was already on fire. The country was perilously running out of US dollars, the essential hard currency it needs to pay its debts and stabilize its peso. President Milei's radical spending cuts had made progress on inflation, but a sharp political defeat for his party in a provincial election spooked investors, causing the currency to crash and pushing the nation toward a full-blown financial collapse. The country faced a dire choice: orchestrate a drastic, politically suicidal devaluation of the peso or find an emergency source of dollars. The Trump administration chose to become that source, finalizing a $20 billion currency swap and even directly buying Argentine pesos for the first time in decades. So, why would America intervene so heavily in a country that is not a major trading partner and poses no systemic risk to the global economy? The administration's explanation of advancing U.S. strategic interests to counter China in the region rings hollow against the raw political reality. President Trump himself praised Milei as MAGA all the way, making it clear the bailout is about bolstering an ideological soulmate. This lifeline is a political shield for Milei ahead of his country's crucial October 26th legislative elections, a move that many in Argentina saw as blatant extortion and caused their currency to tumble further. The real beneficiaries may extend beyond the Argentine treasury. Reports indicate that billionaire hedge fund managers with large holdings in Argentine debt and close ties to Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent stand to gain a major windfall from this stabilization effort. The fallout from this decision hits home for many Americans, especially Midwest soybean farmers. They are rightly furious. They have watched China halt purchases of their crops amid Trump's trade war, only to then see China swoop in and buy tens of thousands of pounds of soybeans from Argentina. The U.S. is now propping up its own direct competitor with a $20 billion lifeline. As one Iowa farmer put it, "It does feel like you are propping up your competition." It does seem counterintuitive to the America First ideology. This move has created a bizarre situation where American taxpayers are potentially underwriting the very trade that harms American farmers. What is the solution? The United States must return to a foreign policy based on clear-eyed national interest, not personal political alliances. Congress should demand full transparency on the terms of this deal and the risks to the Treasury's Exchange Stabilization Fund. The administration's focus should be on resolving the self-inflicted trade war that is crippling American agriculture, rather than engaging in a risky, politically motivated rescue of a foreign nation. We must ask ourselves if this is the role we want our country to play on the world stage. Is this the new face of American diplomacy, where support is conditional on political loyalty rather than mutual benefit? This Argentine bailout sets a dangerous precedent. It signals that under the right ideological conditions, the financial power of the United States can be wielded to influence another democracy's electoral process. As we watch this drama unfold, we are left to ponder a single, unsettling question. Are we making Argentina great again, or are we sacrificing our own principles and farmers in the process? The true cost of this $20 billion gamble will be measured not just in dollars, but in the integrity of American foreign policy.